The Banana Belt, obviously named for its bountiful produce of bananas, is a rich and fertile area of communities that dot the landscape of the Stand Creek and Northern Toledo districts.
With funding from the European Union, the Banana Accompanying Measures 2012 was launched to assist the institutions of the region to become more highly skilled and qualified.
In January of 2016, Chamberlain Consulting was awarded a contract to create a communications and visibility strategy for the 8 high schools who include technical vocational training in their schools known as ITVETs and the 2 institutes for technical and vocational training, specifically ITVETs in the region for the Ministry of Education. These are Stand Creek ITVET, Stand Creek Ecumenical High School, Delisle Academy, Agriculture and Natural Research Institute ANRI, Georgetown Technical High School, Independence High School, Toledo ITVET, Juliancho Technical High School, Corazon Creek Technical High School, and Toledo Community College. Outcomes and expected impact of the consultancy were to improve economic and social development of the target region by improving the quality and relevance of technical and vocational education and training.
To understand the needs of the sectors that could be adopted countrywide, consultations were held with education officials, teachers, managers, school boards, private sector, parents, and students. This information formed the baseline of what would then guide the creation of the visibility and communication strategy. From these sessions came brilliant recommendations, ideas, and direction, which are the basis of the strategy that we will unfold to you in the upcoming minutes. To all those who contributed, we say thank you for taking time to share your thoughts, recommendations, and ideas.
These consultations were immediately followed by site visits to all schools, including a few that were not directly a part of the project, to gain insight on the similarities, best practices, and differences of each. Throughout these visits, we were enthused to see how the schools were able to use their creativity to fundraise additional revenues and ensure that their curriculum met the needs of the students and the region in which they live. Bravo to all of you for taking the initiative to ensure that your graduates receive quality education and have the skills and training required for the workforce. There is more to be done, but you have already taken the first steps, and now it is time to let the public know of the amazing things you are doing.
After almost 2 months of data gathering, the Communication and Visibility Strategy was delivered on April 13, 2016 at a stakeholder forum hosted at Independence High School Conference Room. Present were a random selection of participants who contributed throughout the process from previous consultations, officials of the Ministry of Education, teachers, parents, students, and private sector reps, with male and female representation with ages ranging from 14 to 65. On this date, Chamberlain Consulting unveiled the strategy that would be employed to gain feedback and buy-in of this project. The methodology for both internal and external communications were developed in English, Spanish, and Garifuna and were shared via print, video testimonials, social media, and other outreach activities that would be used for the different stakeholders identified.
It included the creation of a Votech Belize Facebook page and email address, an information fair, a business roundtable, the creation of a student portfolio, media training, leadership training, a coloring book, poster and essay competitions, and a program of excellence concept where each school was able to highlight the program of excellence they had chosen. This was the area of study where the school believed that they most excelled in and wanted to promote themselves as the #1 institution for. 8 institutions took advantage of this offer and now boast of having a promotional video to showcase their institution and what it offers to students and parents contemplating attending their schools.
A theme song and a slogan were chosen as part of the strategy. The song chosen as the chorus highlights how one can rise above negativity and become the ultimate winners. This was significantly important, as part of what the Communication and Visibility Strategy sought to do was to diminish the stigma of TVETs being a last choice to making it an option on par with academic institutions. The slogan chosen also closely aligned with this, being "Become the employees all employers are looking for. Go Votech!"
We have employed quite a few of them In fact, some of them have gone on and they are already working for themselves. The good thing here is that because we are the largest air conditioning electrical company, they tend to gain a lot of experience. We work from Corozal all the way to Punta Gorda. Even while they are trainees, they travel the entire country. They get to learn all the districts. They get to visit every district. They get to work with big institutions, banks, big other corporations, for example, Santiago Castillo Limited, Scotia Bank, Courts. We work for them countrywide. So they get a very good feel of what is going to be later on when they actually get employed. The best trainees, we go right ahead and we employ them.
Training was also a significant part of this strategy. On May 6th, the managers of 10 institutions and members of the ministry were invited to take part in LeaderCast 2016, where accomplished leaders shared tips and skills of how to be a better leader. This provided the leadership training that the managers needed and called them to action to make changes in their institutions moving forward. We were happy to see some of the managers attend and even bring additional colleagues with them. They have truly shown the shift required to remain successful leaders. This was followed with communication exposure for the 2 assigned principals to speak on behalf of the ministry. Principal of the Year Irvin Casimiro of Georgetown Technical High School and Amar Langsworth, President of the Belize Association for Principals and Principal of Independence High School. The Ministry of Education declared May 23rd to 31st VOTEC Week and many activities commenced. Most impressive was the massive information fair on May 24th, where all schools showcased their program of excellence and vied for the title of Best Booth. Private sector companies such as Fabregas Belize Limited, the Blackador Development Group, the Banana Growers Association, Belize Island Holdings, and Pelican Beach Resort also participated. We will be sharing a glimpse of this shortly. At the opening ceremony for the week, keynote speaker, CEO David Leacock, once more highlighted the importance of VOTEC education in the growth of our economy. All other strategy materials were unveiled, inclusive of the winners of the poster and essay competitions. Congrats to all the winners, and thank you to all who supported this venture. The day would not have been a success without you. Participating booths were judged, and in the end, Stan Creek took home all 3 prizes, with Stan Creek ITVET winning 3rd place, Georgetown Technical coming in 2nd, and Independence High School winning 1st place with their showcase of a tourism village. Congratulations to you all, and to all students and administrators who worked tirelessly to ensure that the day's event went by flawlessly. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to this project. You were ambassadors of your school, and the feedback received was all positive. Keep it up!
To culminate VOTEC Week, business roundtables were held in both the Stan Creek and Toledo districts. These provided opportunities for the students to meet with key players in the industries that are related to the VOTEC courses they are taught at school. Using a speed dating methodology, the students were able to ask the potential employers any questions and could use their portfolios to showcase their talents and abilities. Businesses who shared of their time to speak to the students were the Banana Growers Association, Belize Woodworks, Garbutt's Marine and Lodge, the Blackador Development Group, Fabregas Belize Limited, the Belize Bank, and Belize Island Holdings. Both the students and the participating companies enjoyed the experience, and some of these companies have committed to conducting a similar event in the future should the schools desire. This is a testament of how private sector and the education system can work together to ensure that our students receive the best possible education and that they are prepared to carry on the tasks of the workplace.
Vocational subjects, they have your theory and your hands-on training for those subjects that you would take interest in that require hands-on training. Most jobs, careers require you to have around like 10 years of experience. But how are you going to get that just sitting in a class? So it's best you take vocational in order to do best of both worlds. You have your theory and your practical training.
As the project comes to an end, it is important to remember that every individual has an important role to play in the success of a VOTEC educational system. The creation and initial rollout of this strategy was only the beginning. The torch is now being passed on to you, teachers, students, ministry, parents, media, and citizens of our beautiful Belize. We must carry the torch along and ensure that we deliver on the activities of this strategy. VOTEC education is necessary for the growth of our Belizean economy. Using the tools that have been crafted and created, we must answer our call to action and continue to work towards educating our future entrepreneurs, employees, teachers, and parents.
My advice to those people that think that there isn't a job for you, that you have to go and study something academically or be an office, have an office job or something like that. My advice to you is to go and study a trade. I like working with my hands. Most of everybody like work with their hands. So please study a career, study a trade. It will help you at the end of the day. I went to Orange Walk ITVET and here I am, a success story, working for a great company at Belize City.
We have the ability to build the Belize we want for ourselves and for our future generations. We can become the employees every employer wants. We can make the difference in our country.
We are the champions. Let's make the difference.
Go VOTEC. We thank the Ministry of Education, the National Authorizing Office, and the European Union for their support of this project.